I'm cycling. I'm on a bike. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm going down a hill. As I'm going down the hill, my handlebar, I'm sure you're all familiar with that, my handlebar snapped in two. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced the thrill of having your handlebar become handlebars, but it was so jarring. In that moment, I didn't even think, oh, I'm going to die. All I thought was, oh, should have worn the helmet today. And I can feel some of you go, well, you got what you deserve. How dare you? There's a reason why I can't wear helmets. They don't fit on my head. They only started wearing hats that I could wear in 2015. It took America attempting to elect Donald Trump for them to go, holy shit, we're going to need bigger hats. I used to wear a helmet. I used to jam it on my head and just go out into the world on my bicycle, and then I was stopped by a doctor in public, which is not a good feeling. Having a doctor walk up and go, I need to talk to you, you don't think, oh, I must look healthy. I thought I had cancer on my back that was visible to the naked eye. Holy shit, that guy's tumor just tapped him on the shoulder and said, let's get a coffee. I used to live like across from the hospital, and I was biking through the parking lot of the hospital, and as I was biking through the hospital, a doctor went, hey, I need to talk to you! And then he ran over and he went, get that helmet off your head! The way it's appointed, it will not protect your skull. If you make impact with the ground, it will break your skull. And then I said, so I shouldn't wear a helmet? And he went, yeah, that'd be safer. And then he went back to his cigarette. So, I land on the ground hard. I break my shoulder, I break my elbow. My bicycle is a snarl of metal around my legs. And I'm just thinking, all right, I'm not feeling good, but I'm not dead. And then I looked to the top of the hill, and there was a bus coming down the hill at the same rate of speed. At such a rate of speed, I knew instantly, so this is how I'm going to die. And by the way, they always say when you're in a near-death experience that your life will flash before your eyes. And I was really excited to experience that because I've led quite an exciting life. Like I remember the day after I graduated high school, I was on a walk with my friend Chris, and we were walking up to Sunset Ridge, and as we were walking, he turned to me and he went, hey John, did you know that I can suck my own And I said, Chris, I was unaware of that. And quite frankly, I don't believe you. And then he showed me that he could. As the sun set. Sometimes when I see a particularly beautiful sunset, I can still hear it. Oh, now. To answer your next question, it's not that he was particularly bendy, it was the biggest I've ever seen in my life. So much so I didn't go, wow, I just went, oh my God, that's out there? Anyway, so I'm watching this bus get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm not seeing my life flash before my eyes. I'm just like, oh, I guess my mom's going to my funeral. And then a gentleman, a stranger, a hero, just didn't even get in the road. He just bent over into the road and just gave the most gentle of waves, just enough to get the bus driver's attention, who realized what was in front of him, and he slammed on the brakes, and the bus stopped a foot away from my prone body. And then this man who saved my life got on the bus, and the bus drove away.